Here's a quick recap of today's price action. So coming into the day, I was very bearish. You can see that we have a bearish external SMT where we then disrespect a 1 hour bullish fair value gap, creating a 1 hour BPR. We have a data high inside of this BPR as well as sell side liquidity. So coming into the day, I wrote this on stream, but all I was looking for was for a resweep of this data high to then continue the move lower to all of these sell side draws on liquidity. Now, as you can see, leading up to market open, what we're doing is we're generating even more low resistance liquidity below. So now we have low resistance liquidity in line with our major sell side draws on liquidity. So right when market opens, it does not sweep the sell side liquidity, but rather adds additional targets, and then we get a beautiful inversion right here. We open, manipulate our data high inside of this 1 hour BPR, and get beautiful reaction where we get a beautiful 3-minute inversion. I ended up taking this 3-minute inversion, and as you can see, if I put my stop loss at the swing high, I would have been getting negative risk to reward. Therefore, I put my stop loss at consequent encroachment of this massive rejection wick. And as you can see, we ended up chopping around for quite a bit here. And then I went break even once we reswept this internal. And as you can see, I ended up getting stopped at break even here. I got a terrible fill on this trade. It was disgusting, and honestly is the reason as to why I got stopped at break even on this trade. Super disgusting, but it is what it is. Now moving on, as you can see, we are gunning lower towards our major sell side liquidity where we now create relative equal lows, and we now create a 30-minute bearish fair value gap. So my draw on liquidity is still very bearish, and I want to be targeting these relative equal lows. As you can see, at 10:30, we then open, we manipulate higher into this 30-minute gap, and then we end up getting a 1-minute inversion. As you can see, the rejection wick on the close here was disgusting. This was not enough confirmation for me to take it. I ended up waiting for a healthy close, which we ended up getting, ended up taking a position short, going break even at our unmitigated 5-minute bullish fair value gap right here, as you can see. And unfortunately, I got stopped at break even, and then you can see that price ran to full take profit without me. So I ended up getting stopped at break even twice today, and then price ran to full take profit. As I said, I was already very de-risked today given all of the fundamentals around today. I wasn't even really planning on taking a trade, but once my setup shows itself, I'm going to be executing it. It is still, both of these trades were still A+, and there was really no reason for me to fade it. That is why I still took these trades, and I kind of just managed, like I said, that first one a little bit more hesitant because I wanted to protect my capital. We had already had like 5 of these sudden weird wicks prior to market open, so I did not want to be part of one of those weird random wicks where I just get stopped out on some, weird whatever. So I'm going to go move on with my day with a smile on my face because I guess I had bias right. It is what it is. Unfortunate that I couldn't capitalize, even though I had trade idea right for both of these trades. But it happens, and I hope you guys learned something from the video, and drop a comment below and let me know how your trading day was.